Good morning and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mara. Here we are on day 255. I'm continuing the story of the Master Maid. Now, she had taken up residence in a hut which she had transformed into a gleaming golden space, inside and out. Spick-span clean, beautiful on the outside, tended the garden, took care of things. The king's son had been, taken in by this young woman, the sister of the bride of his older brother. And it was soon decided that they would be married. And that was an odd thing, but in order to get to the church where this ceremony was to take place, they were to ride exactly by where the Master Maid lived. As they went by, the carriage pin broke, disconnecting the carriage from the horses. Now, the horses were reined in, but they couldn't go any further with the carriage because it couldn't be pulled properly. So they got in and they inspected what was taking place. They went out into the woods and cut a bit of wood and put it in its place and began to pull the carriage again. And that pin broke immediately. This happened a number of times until finally the king's son went to this golden cottage to seek help. Now, as you might remember, when the Master Maid and the king's son had left from the giant's abode, they'd taken with them a number of things. One of the things that the Master Maid had taken with her were a couple of golden chickens. Out in the yard, these chickens were pecking away at the ground and eating. And the king's son, on walking up to the golden cottage, saw these chickens and immediately recalled everything that had taken place. He looked back at the carriage and looked at the chickens, and a great stirring took place in his heart. And he knew that none could replace in his heart the Master Maid. What was he to do now? How would he solve this situation? He was on his way to be married, and he knew in his heart that he could not. We'll stop the story there.